You're live! Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be revisiting World War Z on Steam Deck, thanks to Saber Interactive for providing a code of the game. And I was interested in revisiting it because there's a The Walking Dead collaboration, a new DLC. And when I opened the game, I saw it was unsupported, and they're saying this game's graphic settings cannot be configured to run well on Steam Deck. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? This game was verified and performance was okay. I made a few videos on this. So I'm super confused. I'm pretty sure it's not related to the DLC that they released. But if you download the DLC, it's 4.6 gigs. So it's a small DLC. But I've always been a fan of this game. I'm not sure what happened that now is unsupported. This makes no sense to me. Installed is like 72 gigs. But it got lots of updates and it was given away multiple times for free on the Epic Games Store. Yo, Abel, how's it going? So right now I'm waiting for the DLC to finish installing. It should take a couple more minutes, but I'll talk to you guys in the meantime. This will become a video, so how you been? You haven't been able to join lives, you've been so busy. Well, CJ, how's it going? No, I haven't been able to do a lot of streams lately either. Work has been crushing. So I'm now taking a little bit of time. I got ahead of some of my schedule on work. So I did more work in a shorter period of time. And yeah, I just wanted to do more streams. What Proton? The Proton that Valve recommends is 10.0-4. I don't know. We're trying experimental later as well. Yeah, I mean, after playing Borderlands 4 on Steam Deck, it wasn't too bad. But I'm like, everybody's saying, dude, the verification system is garbage. Well, I mean, this game used to be verified. What the hell happened? I don't know. I just find it unsettling because you cannot trust the system. They change it as it's convenient or not. What's that in your hand? This is called mate. It's a drink from South America. It's basically tea, but instead of using hot water only, you put the hot water directly into the leaves. It's pretty bitter, a bit ashy, but it's an acquired taste. In 2018, I said to my friends, "What? You got Battle Pass 2026? I got that job? What? I don't get it." Yeah, abrazo, maestre. ¿Todo bien? Also, I don't know why you guys have the names. You have your handles, not your actual display names on the chat. So I only see your usernames, which is weird. So if I say your name wrong, is your handle on YouTube. Anyway, it's almost done. Hey, Cactus 2872. You don't know when that changed? Never paid attention much to it? Nice one, Matthias. What work do you do? I'm a VR developer. I do VR stuff, mostly the logic implementation. I use Unity. It's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it, but it takes a lot of effort. I mean, VR has a lot of things, well, optimization because we make stuff for Quest 2. You also need, each time you grab an item or use something, you have to make haptic feedback, you have to make sound coming out of it, you have to make interactions. It's pretty cool. I enjoy it, but it takes a lot of effort. And thanks. Yeah, I changed my profile picture. It was like from 2020. I'm doing okay, Razar. You downloaded Borderlands 4 to try it after what's verified, but it looks like Impressionist watercolor. Exactly. I mean, it's playable, don't get me wrong, but verified is a bit of a stretch. Oh, you talked about battle passes in 2018, and we talk about 2026. Times have changed. Yep. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, thanks, Abdul Basit. Top of the morning. Thanks, sir. Yeah, I mean, I usually make settings because I actually play my Steam Deck generally. So that's what I use. And I've been doing videos for Jesus, 11 years now. And I was tweaking settings when I had a garbage computer. So I had to make the best out of it. So now on the Steam Deck, it kind of makes sense. It fixes itself perfectly. You're from Tunisia? Awesome. Thanks, man. You follow for a while? Oh, you bought a Steam Deck OLED. Awesome. You'll love it. Trust me on that one. You do play this game? Yeah, I mean, the best thing about the Steam Deck, one of the best things, is that since it's a PC, your PC games are, I mean, the same game from your computer on your Steam Deck. So your cloud save carries over, you don't lose progress, and you don't have to buy the game again, like if you bought a console. So that's perfect. Bueno, saludos, Mao. Have you owned any retro handheld? I mean, it depends what you call retro. I got a PS Vita not so long ago, but I lost interest very quickly. I wanted to try Borderlands 2 on it. I hacked it as well because it was fun, but that's it. I got an Xbox 360 a few days ago, though. One that was hacked, and I tried some leaked builds of games that are on the internet, like Dead Rising, the Las Vegas demo. And it's awesome to see unfinished games on all consoles. Awesome, CJ. Okay. So again, for some reason unsupported, this used to be verified. Let's go. No commands, no nothing. We launched the game from scratch. And thanks again, Alex, for becoming an awesome supporter once again. Thank you, sir. Happy to have you here. The input lag isn't godly. What do you mean? What you like about the Steam Deck is so simple and battery life on the OLED is very good. Yep, agreed completely. GOG on Linux. Man, once we get GOG on Linux, I'm going to make so much stuff. It will be awesome. Okay. Skyrim is also unsupported for some reason. It was verified! What happened? 0 FPS and 0p. Exactly. Did the Walking Dead collab make it unplayable? I don't know. I hope not. We haven't had a good Walking Dead game in a while. The best ones that I remember are the Telltale ones. Then we have all sorts of well, recently we got a Walking Dead game, and it's laughable how bad it is. Okay, it's loading. That's good. Okay, we're in the main menu. What I do remember is that the game has a Vulkan and DX11, but you couldn't use Vulkan unless you disable the Steam Deck detection with Steam Deck equals 0 command. Hiro, ¿qué tal? Isn't Saber also the devil who made Space Marine 2? Yeah, it's the same engine. There's a previous iteration of the Swarm engine. I think it's the first time they used it, actually, on this game. Okay, connection to World War Z services failed. Okay, it doesn't matter, I wasn't going to play online anyway. Okay, so by default, the game doesn't allow you to use DX11 Vulkan. It has Vulkan and DX11, but on Steam Deck, they just locked it to DX11 for some reason. Vulkan runs better. But a few years ago, when I played it on Steam Deck, it crashed on Vulkan. My problem with Vulkan and DX11 in this game, if you're on DX11, you don't have dynamic resolution nor FSR. So that's my main problem with this. My main problem with the game. Also, there's black bars at the top and bottom of the screen, as you can probably notice. I think you can fix that by using borderless full screen. I remember this was an update. No, actually, this is broken as well. We used to have no black bars after an update. So this is pretty bad. Yeah, already we have issues. Let me try one thing. Will you test Yakuza 3? Maybe. It doesn't look like a good effort, but I might try it. So for the black bars, which again is weird because the game didn't have that issue before, they patched it. Let's force the game resolution to 800p for internal and external displays. This might tell the game, hey, use the entire freaking screen. It helped me in a couple games. And let's see if that fixes it. Genial, Hiro. Bueno, espero que vaya todo bien. Remember Overkill's The Walking Dead? Dude, I was so excited for that game. I actually bought it when it came out. And then I got a refund because the game was getting unlisted. Deleted, basically. Overkill's The Walking Dead. I think it was one of the first UE4 games that they made. It ran horrible. It looked fine, but the game itself was horrible. You bought a Switch 2. It has improvements for sure, but some companies like Atlus are still pending with their Switch 2 versions. Yeah, I also heard that the dev kits for the Switch 2 weren't there. Just finished the DLC. It was bad. No, dang it! Don't do me like that. You didn't play Overkill's The Walking Dead. You waited for reviews, and that was it. Well, you can still find it in the high seas. So if that's any comfort, you can give it a shot there. But I made videos when it came out. It was hilarious. Okay, let's see if that helps. You bought AC Shadows on Switch 2, worst thing ever. Okay. I mean, it's not great. At least you get your progress from PC. We still have black bars, that's okay. Let's see. Maybe on gameplay it's not the black bars. Actually, yeah, that's correct, now that I think about it. So 800p, let's keep it at that. By default it's on high. I wouldn't use high in this game. I would use medium. Just because, well, textures, we could push it a bit further on DX11, but I would still prefer Vulkan over DX11 in this game, just for GPU performance and the fact that we have dynamic resolution. That's a big deal. So this requires a restart. A pain in the ass. So something like this is what I would be using. And let's give it a shot once more. What's good? How's it going, man? You completed Undertale yesterday? I haven't played that one. I remember when the music was a meme, when PewDiePie was making videos almost every day. But I never actually played it. You appreciate your time too much to try that? That's okay. I might do a video trying it on Steam Deck just for the memes. And thank you so much to Savant77. He says, SD2 when, Steam Deck 2 when. I want to get the Xbox Ally for that Z2 Extreme, but no OLED, and trackpads is such a deal breaker. I agree. You love your OLED Steam Deck, but it's getting old. Well, first of all, thank you so much for the 25 PLN donation. I don't know what that is, what currency, but it's always appreciated. Thank you so much, sir. But yeah, I agree. We need a Steam Deck 2, in my opinion. At some point, I wouldn't say is... I mean, if you want to play newer games, for sure, but Valve said something around the lines of, we want more than 50% performance improvement, keeping the battery life. And looking at the ROG Ally X and all that, I don't see that happening for a while. So we're going to have to stick to this for a long time, I think. Oh, it's Polish Zloty. Okay, thanks for the 25 Polish Zlotys, sir. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Okay, so by default, doesn't allow us to do Vulkan, windowed, 800p. Let's keep it at native resolution for now. And medium settings with high textures. So this is basically medium. So 1280 by 800, medium preset, high shadows, high textures. Ugh. Great. Do you stream to the Steam Deck? Oh yeah. I did stream my PC to my Steam Deck, if that's what you're asking. Also, my mouse is duplicated. Maybe I'll have to use the Steam Deck controls for this one. But let's try the Walking Dead expansion thing.
Whoa.
Okay, we have The Last Breakout, which is a prison, Blood and Bandages, which is in the city, in the Grady Memorial Hospital, and A Broken Piece, which is... okay, Alexandria. Let's try the 3 levels. And we have Rick, Michonne, good stuff, Daryl. Look, we have... we're playing Death Stranding now. And Megan. Okay. Let's do Death Stranding. And I'll go with the class that I have the most level. And let's see how it goes. Rick and Daryl put their voices, but the other 2 are not the original actors. That's such a video game issue. Where's Coral? Yeah, we need Coral. And I forgot to put DX11. But I'm pretty sure Vulkan will do a better job. If it doesn't crash, we should be good. Capcom will eventually figure it out. Oh, yeah. Resident Evil 4 Remake. I need to retest that one as well. I want to do an entire Resident Evil franchise video again on Steam Deck, but with the emulated versions as well. The thing is, I sent Capcom creators a message. Well, not a message. Okay, let's see.
Head for Block C.
Ain't safe inside. That's the last place you should have gone.
Walls make you feel safe.
Okay, mouse and keyboard makes the game
Not.
Well, then what
a little bit unstable, I think. No, it's just moving the camera faster is not great. So by default, I mean, you call this unplayable, Val? It's 40-something FPS at native resolution. Although we're not using the entire GPU. We're probably CPU bound. It's the DX11, it makes sense. Let me see. Also, it's using the entire screen, which is great. Let's try lowering the resolution scale to 67%. This will be quality upscaling. Yeah, we're definitely... oh, never mind. I thought we were still CPU bound. 67% res scale. Okay. That's much better. So this with FSR, I think dynamic resolution makes more sense though. It needs some sharpening.
This is pointless.
Yeah, it's a bit soft. I don't like the upscaling in this game. But I'm noticing that the CPU is suffering. Look at that GPU usage. Definitely Vulkan will make more sense. Do you prefer 30 to 40 or fixed 30? 35 to 40, definitely. I mean, as long as the game gives me the option. It depends on how unstable it is, of course, but generally 35 to 40. I played most of my life with unlocked frame rates. I'm from the Windows XP era of gaming. And yeah, I've been playing most of my life between 20 and 45. If it's locked 30s, again, as long as we have good frame pacing and I'm using a controller, I don't have a problem. Oof. Yeah, the CPU is dying on the X11. Alright, let's try Vulkan. 40-something FPS like this when I'm attacking them at 67% resolution. What I'm going to try is Vulkan. To use Vulkan in this game, you have to tell the game that you're not a Steam Deck, basically. So go into the launch options and type Steam Deck equals... Oh my. I don't know what the equals key is. There we go. Equals 0, percentage, command, percentage. And let's try out Vulkan. So Steam Deck equals 0, command. There we go. Equals. Thank you, guys. What's the equals key? Equals. I love you guys. So as I was saying, yeah, I mean, 35 to 40 is fine to me, especially considering the responsiveness that I usually get there in comparison to 30. But it depends on how wildly it fluctuates. If it goes up to 60, then down to 35, because I move the camera close to a building, then it's not so good. Okay. Let's see if it still crashes on Vulkan. But again, even if it's CPU bound already on DX11, you call that unsupported? I don't know. I don't buy it. Maybe Saber didn't give money to Valve or something. I mean, Oblivion Remaster is verified, but this isn't for some reason. Oh, and I forgot I should mute the music in case it's licensed music. We're talking about The Walking Dead here. Okay, so now you get a new option, Vulkan. And Vulkan comes with FSR, dynamic resolution, and yeah, all that. Although on this one, I'm keeping textures on medium because it uses small VRAM. But I need to restart the game again. So we go back, and we quit the game again. Consider you just barely saw the start of the mission. When you get hordes, yeah, I'm going to. I wanted to just check Vulkan first at the beginning. But yeah, there will be more enemies on screen, I get it, but I don't see it dropping below 30 due to CPU limitations. That wasn't an issue before. I don't see how it would have changed. Restart simulator, yeah. And I have to go through the intro every single time. I would probably add a mod or something that removes the intro. Is the game good? In my opinion, it is. It's a fantastic game. It's kind of like Left 4 Dead, but you have third and first person, and you also have a horde mode with lots of enemies on screen. It's kind of like that objective-based horde mode that you have to do small objectives to progress the story. And you have, well, nowadays there's a lot of missions. Some of them are DLC, but yeah, it's more like a mix of Left 4 Dead and Killing Floor, if I could name something on it. So yeah, it's a lot of fun in my opinion. Okay, so now we're on Vulkan. So now we have access to a whole sort of options. Let's put it like it was before, 67%. Okay, 67%. Then we're going to try FSR and all that. And everything on medium. So medium preset. Textures, I kept them on medium because Vulkan is pretty heavy on memory in comparison to DX11 in this game. Let's go. As you can see, you have New York with 4 chapters. Then you got Jerusalem with 3 chapters, Moscow with 4 chapters, Tokyo with 3 chapters, and then episode 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are paid DLC. And then you have the Walking Dead and the Horde modes. So there's a lot of content. Okay, I'm on... which class? Gunslinger. Let's go. Left 4 Dead, but like 15% less fun. Yeah, it's still pretty great. If you use those numbers, I agree. Let's see, so we dropped into the 30s. Also, one thing that I forgot, Vulkan may have extra shader compilation. So that might be a big deal. Yeah, Horde mode, once you finish the story, Horde mode with friends, hell yeah. You bought it on Steam? Awesome. Why do start the channel? What? I don't get it. Okay, takes a bit longer to load. Let's see it. Let's see if it crashes when I shoot, which happened 3 years ago.
Half of my team was searching cell block F when we got swarmed by walkers.
Let's head for block
Let's
C.
see. I shoot a
It's
shot.
safe inside.
Do I get a
That's
stutter?
the last place you should have gone.
A small
Walls
one.
make you feel safe.
Okay. The stutter is not as obvious
Well,
as before
then what are we
when
waiting
shader compilation happens. Let's see it. We dropped into the 40s here.
Cell blocks.
Okay, I think the difference is pretty obvious, right? And freaking junk store news. I need to remove the junk store. It's getting very annoying. Okay. I think the difference is night and day. So as long as it doesn't crash, I wouldn't recommend DX11. What the hell, guys? Anyway. Let's see native super quick, because it looks horrible with the game's built-in upscaler. Ooh, on native is much better as well. What the hell? Okay, native resolution isn't bad either. Let's try a little bit of native. Or maybe, you know what? I'm going to try something else. Let's take advantage of Vulkan. Let's use dynamic resolution with a target of 60 frames. That should do it. Dynamic res 60 FPS. Is it at 15 watts? I think so, yeah. We're using, yeah, close to 15 watts. Okay, it's not quite hitting. Let me disable the frame limit so we don't interrupt the game's dynamic res. I forgot the controls, so apologies on that. It ain't bad. It's not using the entire GPU still, but that's probably because of the 60 FPS lock. I'll still probably lock it at 40. Or 50, no, not 40, 50s. That's what I did with the game before. But there's still some stutters here and there, but unsupported is a bit of a stretch. I saw you wishlisted on Romeo is a dead man. Probably. I just remembered it was coming out. I thought it was coming out a few months from now. But I forgot.
Keep yourself safe. I'm reloading.
Okay, dynamic res doesn't seem to be enough. I'm not sure if it's even working actually. Oops. Oh, I have a heavy gun. Duh. It released yesterday. Oh, I thought it was coming out today actually. No, Rick.
That thing looks sharp. Next time, aim at
That's a new enemy, I think. Haven't seen that one before.
Give me a sec. I need to reload.
Fine. Peace and quiet.
That's a goddamn
Romeo is pretty bad on PC now. You can't imagine it running good on Steam Deck. Don't tell me, UE5.
Need more ammo. Hey, one of them's lurking over
It's weird to see this in video game form.
there. Swapping mag.
Hold your horses. I'm feeding the beast.
Yeah, we're still CPU bound though.
Me again, I'll shoot back.
I would lock it to 50, probably. 50 or 45. UE5. I understand now.
Who arranged the vermin parade?
I mean, I'm happy that this game is not UE5. Imagine the performance on this game with that many enemies on screen on UE5.
Keep yourself safe. I'm reloading.
I mean, we now have Space Marine 2, which is this same engine, but upgraded. But still, imagine UE5 on a game with many zombies
They
on
win in
screen.
here.
Why Vulkan? It lags for you on Vulkan. I mean, for me on DX11 it was horribly CPU limited. Maybe... Wait, you have a Steam Deck as well? That's my main question. Because on some PCs, you're better off using DX11.
Swapping mags.
Oh, you have? That's weird. When was the last time you played this game? Because maybe... I mean, a few years ago, if you chose Vulkan, the game crashed on the first
won't know
shot
what
you
hit 'em.
take. Okay, is it this way? No.
This one likes to spit. One less nightmare.
But your World War Z is cracked, not purchased on Steam. Well, that's maybe why. I mean, on Steam you have pre-downloaded shaders
What do we got here?
that's not present on the pirated versions when you launch the game on Steam Deck.
Got any meds?
That can make a difference. It did for me on if I played Epic Game Store games.
Next time,
On Steam Deck.
aim at the dead
That's
thing.
huge. Kill it. Watch out,
Reloading.
damn it.
Changing
Hold
mag.
it.
Keep
I'm
yourself
reloading.
safe. I'm reloading.
Damn, those spikes.
Okay, yeah, there are way more enemies on screen now. So imagine how bad this would be on the X11 in comparison. No, don't be sorry. It's okay. I'm glad you asked so I could clarify. Otherwise, it would be confusing. Way more enemies and shower to kill unless you use explosives. Yeah.
Move together.
Come on, we need everybody.
They left the cafeteria through here.
Guess you better figure out how to open it then, huh?
Don't open that door. Oh, great.
Awesome. Sirens. Here comes every walker in this joint.
Good.
So much for doing this the quiet way.
Stay sharp. They'll be
Here any second.
Yeah, although the frame times are not great with the dynamic res so far. Finally, a crossbow. I can finally
Give me a
cosplay
sec. I need
as
to reload.
Daryl.
Got it.
On desktop with RTX, should you expect Vulkan to run better as well? Yeah,
The doors.
definitely.
We have to get them closed.
Feeding the beast.
If you were using, I don't know, a 10 series card, like a GTX 1080, on those I would recommend DX11 because Vulkan compatibility wasn't amazing. And if you have an AMD card, Vulkan on this game is the way to go, definitely.
Kill the loud one or we're dead.
Shut that thing off.
That's not natural.
Got it.
Watch who you're shooting.
One of the
Someone
big
kill
ones.
the loud one before it brings more.
Sorry, Michonne.
Watch out, damn it. Keep breathing. I got you.
Watch out for those blades.
Yeah, that's a new enemy, actually. I haven't seen that enemy before.
We don't get those doors shut. We're finished.
Do you like this more than Left 4 Dead 2? No. Never. Left 4 Dead 2 is
That one
GOAT.
getting close.
Without Left 4 Dead 2, this wouldn't exist, I'm pretty sure.
Don't let that
Kill
one
the loud one or we're dead.
I'm a little bit bored of Left 4 Dead 2 now because I played it too much.
That one up.
Mother up.
Okay, let's... Ooh,
Hands up.
freaking special enemies.
Shoot that loud one. It's gonna bring more.
No room to move.
Good to know, you haven't really fiddled with settings in here for a while. Yeah, this game has been out for a while.
Close those doors.
Get that thing out of here.
I'm not keeping.
I think I'm playing on hard, actually. I'm an idiot.
Stay with me. Stay
Guy,
alive.
out, will you?
Someone kill the loud one before it brings more.
I got one of them. Let's close the rest.
Enough with something.
Come on.
Someone help them back up.
This game misses the custom mods from people. Yeah, man. I mean, if this had a workshop
Kill
thing
the loud one or we're
for
dead.
mods, that would be perfect. I think I'm dead.
That's you. Keep breathing. I got you. You'll live.
Okay, Michonne saved us.
That's not natural.
Hurts like hell.
Oh well. Yeah, I forgot I was playing on hard mode. And I become a zombie now. The bad ending. I'm doing fine. What about you? You're playing Yoshi's Story on N64? Are you playing on original hardware? Or we're talking about emulation? Imagine custom campaigns like Left 4 Dead 2. I mean, there will be so much content. Just think about it for a second. How many watts will the APU need to run both the CPU and GPU and max clocks? I don't know, maybe 25 watts? Maybe? I'm thinking. Yeah, maybe. But I think the dynamic resolution, I mean, it works, but I don't feel that the frame times are fantastic. So what I would do instead, I'll keep it at 60, but with the Steam Deck's FPS lock. At 60 is not too bad. And let's try FSR on quality. Or maybe balanced. Maybe quality, yeah. Although FSR in this game doesn't look particularly amazing. Whoa. And I'm getting some glitches on screen. What the hell? Okay, hopefully that doesn't crash the game. FSR 2.2 quality. Sí, hay que tomar mate. Switch 2 online N64. Oh, I forgot that the Switch 2 has a... Okay, let's try... Before I do anything, I'll restart the game because I changed a few settings. Maybe FSR 2 is broken. How many watts? As I was saying, yeah, maybe 25 watts. You can force the Steam Deck to use more watts. I saw people modding that stuff, and I don't know. I'm not convinced. If it's docked, maybe, but I don't know. I don't know if it will damage something. I mean, it's way more power going to it, more heat. I don't know. If it wasn't designed for that, I wouldn't do it on a long period. Also, the battery will be flat way faster. But yeah, I mean, maybe 25 watts will be awesome. You're honestly surprised that this game gets so much support, especially after Back 4 Blood. Back 4 Blood was such a meme. What a freaking waste. From the creators of Left 4 Dead. Not really, sorry. That's not what I meant. Yeah, the VRMs might not be enough. Yeah, this is Yerba Mate. That's correct, sir. I'm from South America. Okay, just to double check, Vulkan 800p quality FSR. Hopefully it doesn't break anything. Yeah, it kind of breaks with FSR. It's weird. There's some artifacting going on. Hopefully that doesn't mean that the game crashes. Yeah, there's visual artifacts. I think FSR shouldn't happen. Yeah, there's artifacting going on. That's weird. Is Alan Wake 2 playable on Steam Deck OLED? Barely. It barely hits 20 FPS. I have a video on that. It's not great. But it's to be expected. It runs very, very poorly by itself. But I tried it. It was hilarious. Okay, I hope FSR 2 doesn't break anything. Otherwise, I'll have to do some custom stuff. Ooh,
There's the hospital. The meds we need are inside.
FSR2
but we're
looks
not getting through those
horrible.
barricades.
Oh my god,
Stay
it's
sharp.
horrible
Last
with
time we were
FSR2.
here, this place was overrun.
You can bet your ass it hasn't gotten any better either.
Not unless our luck has changed.
Worse. Let's go with worse.
What the hell is that? Excited for Control Resonant? Yeah, definitely. Okay, FSR2. Let's ignore it. Let's pretend it's not there. I mean, it still looks bad, but it's not as bad as FSR2. FSR2 is bad in this game. It's horrible. So let's do an in-between. You can either do dynamic resolution targeting 60, or you can do manually lowering the resolution scale. I think 77% maybe makes more sense. Still not great when it comes to... Oh, wait. I can do 720p, 1152 by 720. Ooh, yeah, that's way better. 1152 by 720. That makes more sense. We can control the sharpness manually. 1152 by 720. Okay, 1152 by 720. So now we have full control of the sharpness. You can over sharpen the image or keep it at 0. Or do a pixel upscaling if you are into that sort of thing. Okay. NBA 2K26, it's been a while since I played an NBA game. And we're on the medium preset, on Vulkan. 1152 by 720 is a good reduction. And you can still read the text. It looks a bit over sharpened, but it's probably going to do its job. And if it's not enough GPU power, well, we're going to do dynamic resolution again. But again, unsupported is a bit of a stretch.
We need to get off the streets. It's too exposed out here.
That building connects to the parking garage, which connects to the hospital.
It runs worse. Oh, GTA 5? GTA 5 runs... I mean,
That parking garage would
as long as you play single player, it should be okay. For the online, you actually need Windows. But GTA 5
Reloading.
is great on Steam Deck if you're playing the campaign.
Let's give them hell.
If you cool a Steam Deck CPU with Guarana Antarctica, it will run at 200 FPS. Definitely. Either that or Red Bull. Although if you put Red Bull on it, it's probably going to do flips in the air or something.
Out of ammo. Hey, one of them's
Have to
working
be
over here.
faster than that. Give me a sec. I need to reload.
Too many walkers out here. Move up to the parking garage. Reload.
Easier than fighting all the
I
way
still
up to
playing
the
on hard
hospital.
mode. I'm an idiot. That's okay.
Kill that plague carrier.
At least we have a few more zombies. Jesus Christ. Hard mode with AI, and I'm playing with a controller. It cannot get any worse. The video game might run well on Steam Deck. What?
Hold 'em.
That's The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead World War Z free? No, it's a paid DLC. It's pretty cheap though.
Swap and mag.
And the good thing is we still have correct 16 by 10. You used to have black bars. Oh, there's too many of them.
What fresh hell is this?
Really?
That's not natural.
Someone help!
Get
Yeah,
them
no.
up.
Hard mode was a mistake.
It's one of the big ones. You're not done.
But so far so good
Won't let
with these settings. You're waiting to see how High on Life 2 is going to run on Steam Deck. Well, High on Life 1, I completely forgot that I have it on Steam. But it doesn't run great.
Somebody cover me.
Okay, that's a lot of them. Good luck. Oh, come on, man. It's 1.
Parking garage is full of walkers. You sure you won't try for the roof?
Natural.
What do you think of Arc Raiders on Steam Deck? Arc Raiders runs great on Steam Deck considering it's a new game. I think it's great. You have to sacrifice visuals, obviously, but considering it's a UE5 game, it's pretty surprising to me. I made a stream, sorry, a video playing it. Not sure if it changed.
Or inside. We can't let him follow us inside.
What?
Why not? It'll funnel him right at us.
We need to stand our ground out here.
Okay, here it
Can't fight
goes.
walkers and humans at the
Alright,
same time.
we are GPU bound here.
Fight out here it is. Better get ready.
So, let's try dynamic resolution again. Maybe that fixes it.
Keep quiet. Stay alive.
So, 60. But dynamic resolution, I don't think will fix this.
Who are you shooting at here? Clamp down on that racket.
Yeah, no. Not happening. Okay. I have to defend my position, so I'll go back to 1152 by 720. And hopefully I won't survive. But this part is GPU limited. Oh yeah, definitely.
Hold him. Reloading.
But we're GPU limited. I was expecting CPU limited. On DX11 this will probably drop into the 30s. You don't know if you should upgrade your Steam Deck OLED to Rogue Ally Xbox X, but you think the OLED is good? Yep. I mean, as long as the games you play work well on Steam Deck, there's no problem. And if you play on Game Pass, the Ally X, you're probably going to enjoy it. Does the fact that the screen is OLED really help counter lower graphics on newer handhelds? I mean, the thing that OLEDs have as a huge advantage, especially in handheld games, well, in general, since you have pure blacks and pure, yeah, that infinite contrast, I think it's called.
Watch who you're shooting.
The improved contrast really does give you, oh, Negan got Negan? Turned into a zombie. So as I was saying, with that heavy contrast, it really does give you the illusion of more sharpness. So on the OLED it does look sharper. So it kind of covers the lower resolution, but just the fact that the screen is smaller makes a difference. You should instead downgrade to a PSP.
Maybe you're all right.
Yeah, well, but here you can clearly notice we are limited by GPU, which is better than being limited by CPU on DX11. But again, unsupported, I call BS. Yeah, I mean, if you want to play AAA games, new AAA games,
Feeling better.
the LIX is the best that you can get right now. Is the performance of the OLED version comparable to the LCD version? Yep, it's very close. The OLED has a little bit faster memory, which helps in CPU-bound situations, but it's not a huge difference like night and day. I had both, and when I noticed that the LCD ran basically the same for me, I was like, okay,
Not a bad patch job.
I can get rid of one of them.
Hold still a minute, I got you.
Let's dance.
Pretty, but keep it going. first beating I ever
Not
took.
bad. Actually stopped the bleeding.
I turned into a zombie. Look at me.
Ooh, I am so
Yeah,
turned on
also
right
the
now.
OLED has better battery life, but with raw performance in
These
mind,
ones
it's
are
not a
That's
huge
what happens
difference.
when you touch me.
It's okay. We're GPU limited, which is good. That means we can control it with some sacrifices to resolution, but it will look worse. But again, we have to sacrifice some stuff. But this versus DX11 is night and day. Just don't use FSR, for the love of God. I mean, if you have the ROG Ally X, the battery is not so bad. Okay, I'll have to do something that I do not want to do. But I have to. Oh, motion blur intensity off. Good. Let's go back to 800p. And let's lower the resolution scale to maybe 70%. It's a little bit low, but it looks way better than FSR2 by far. So yeah, we have native res 1280 by 800 medium preset Vulkan plus 70% res scale. So yeah, the medium preset. Don't go higher on textures, otherwise you run out of VRAM. And yeah, that's basically it, I think. You also have an FOV slider. I forgot about this. It doesn't really affect performance much. Let's put it at 1.10, not 110. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, it looks much blurrier, obviously. But hey, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt because we're on a smaller screen. That's because I'm targeting a higher frame rate. And
Well. Look at
I'll play on normal this time. The Walking Dead. Let's try this one that has vegetation. Have you tried the Eclipse mod in any games? I tried it on Expedition 33. It worked pretty well. On UE5 games, I mean. The tweaks actually make sense, which is surprising. Most of the time they don't. Let's see how it goes. Now we got vegetation. It's probably going to run worse now. Do you think Capcom unironically thought our engine was going to work with open world games like Dragon's Dogma 2 and Monster Hunter Wilds? I mean, if they made it scalable, why not? The thing is, maybe they didn't do enough QA or correct LODs, because on Monster Hunter Wilds, they were like, we're updating the game for performance. We're going to add LODs for April or March or something.
Rick,
And I'm like,
if you and your
LODs?
team are picking this up,
Shouldn't that be there by
Like
default?
anyone's on the gates. Look for another way in. Forget the gate. What are we gonna
I'm
do
pretty
about the
sure
fire?
they got rushed.
Problem at a time.
Keep it quiet.
this is a hell of a way to run a railroad, Rick.
Yeah,
Looks
now
like
the
something
resolution
big
is
made us
pretty
leave.
low, but again, on the smaller screen,
Looks like a couple of hundred
it should be a
walkers
better
around the
experience.
same hole. And reload.
This game is unsupported, but not Oblivion. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with them. Valve really is not even trying anymore, I think.
Got one of those lurkers.
Monster Hunter Wilds runs way
Those
better.
fires out.
Okay.
The smoke's gonna attract more walkers.
Okay, this way
No
actually
shit.
drops frames pretty hard. But we're still in the 45 FPS range.
Damn. Spikes.
And now I'm playing on normal, so we should be
That's what I'm
good.
talking about.
I should be able to live for a longer period.
Kill that damn thing.
So as you were saying, Monster Hunter Wilds probably does run much better, but how much better is it on Steam Deck, I don't know.
Around in here. Eyes
But
open.
now I own the game, so I'll be doing it eventually. I'm waiting for the last performance update, actually.
Come on, let's
The
get
one
back out
that
there.
they say they add LODs. That would be hilarious. I think I played the demo for
We gotta
Steam
reach
Deck
those backyards.
back when they forced frame gen as default.
Give me a sec. I need to reload.
Okay,
Keep yourself safe. I'm reloading.
the scout rifle is probably better.
Well, better than nothing.
Yeah, better than nothing, exactly. But yeah, I'm doing Monster Hunter
It's a
Wilds
good
at some
thing
point.
Eugene figured out how to refill these fire extinguishers. Let's grab one.
You think that's gonna be enough? Swapping mags.
I can smell something funny just
Fire
around the
extinguisher?
next corner.
Suppress
I'll fight
flames
fires,
and
you'll
prevent
fight the
zombies from getting too close to you. That's new.
I'm reloading.
At least I have a limited fire extinguisher.
Round to get the blood pumping.
That one's covered in something.
That's new.
That's what happens when you touch me.
If a game objectively runs like crap, like Borderlands 3 on your PC, you're allowed to refund on Steam. If you have less than 2 hours, sure. You can still ask. They can make exceptions sometimes, but
That's not
Yeah.
natural. Give me a sec.
Get that thing out of here.
Watch who you're shooting.
oh, I'm bleeding.
That's huge. Kill it.
These ones are handsy.
Watch out.
Maybe you're all right.
Hey! Grab a fire extinguisher. Let us deal with the walkers.
Breathing. I got you. You'll live.
Changing magazine.
You just kept the big man.
Did Dead Space Remake get an update, or should you watch my old video to get the settings? Watch my old video.
Safe. I'm reloading.
The game, unfortunately, is basically end of life.
Reloading.
I mean, it does work very similar to before. We just have better Proton compatibility, which is an improvement, but the game still has stuttering issues. But I actually played some Dead Space Remake the other day, because I upgraded my GPU again. I got a raise at work, and I upgraded. Before I move out with my girlfriend, I had to do it. So yeah, we played Dead Space Remake, and it still stutters on PC, unfortunately.
Swapping mags.
I think even on
Hold your
consoles.
horses, I'm feeding the beast. Reloading.
Hold him. I'm reloading.
Have you refunded any game recently for any reason? Yeah, of course. Games that I thought were horrible. Well, one game that I
Everyone,
refunded
drop what you're
was
doing and say Rick's
Transience,
house.
the game from the YouTuber Big Fry. I hated the game. It was like, what the hell is this? So I refunded it. It took me like 1 hour to notice that I wasn't enjoying it.
Back in business.
Yeah, it's an Unreal Engine game, but it's... No, sorry, what am I saying? Dead Space Remake is not Unreal Engine.
Bruised egos.
It's Frostbite.
Keep yourself safe. I'm reloading.
Dead Space Marine 2 worked well on Steam Deck.
Ain't dead
It barely hits 30. And then it drops into the 20s when you're in a big horde. So it doesn't work great.
Stop shooting and start squirting.
Damn, Daryl.
Reload.
So yeah, Dead Space Remake.
Kill the loud one over there.
I mean, they basically laid off all the staff from that studio,
One of those hires over here.
and they put the franchise on ice. So Dead Space 2 Remake is not happening.
Someone kill the loud one before
At least not yet. But it's sad. If you want better performance, high graphics, just buy PC. Yep, basically. I mean, at this point, the Steam Deck is, what, 5 years old?
kill the loud one over there.
This game came out in 2019, then it got a next-gen update in 2021 called Aftermath.
Kill it.
Shut that mother up.
But still,
That's good.
considering the amount of enemies, I still think it runs pretty good.
It's gonna bring more.
Oh, of
Ain't
course,
pretty, but
fire.
keep it going.
That thing looks confused.
Someone
that
kill the
big
loud one
out before it brings its friend.
They speak a little bit too much though. The main characters. High on Life 2 will run better on Switch 2. I mean, yeah, probably. The Switch 2 is way faster on GPU, but on CPU not so much. If High on Life 2 is anything similar to the first one, it's mostly corridors that look bigger than they actually are. So it's probably going to be fine when it comes to CPU performance. As long as they did their freaking job. Yeah, this looks way better than verified Lance 4. Yeah, I don't know why it's unsupported. It used to be verified.
That's how it
Shoot that big mouth before it brings its friend.
Take out that screamer.
What?
That shut you up.
I'll take you off.
What fresh hell is this?
Eyes open.
Oh, come on, man.
Get off me.
On low, is it lock 60s? No, it's not lock 60s. We're going to try low at the end,
Not a
though.
bad patch job.
No, he doesn't stagger.
Get that thing. That thing looks sharp.
Yeah, but I do think that the characters speak a little bit too much, or they should have more voiceover done. It's getting repetitive.
Yourself safe. I'm reloading.
What game would you love to be recompiled? Ooh, Jackie Chan Stunt Master from the PlayStation 1.
sooner or later. Let's see what we can do up ahead without them.
Hold him.
Hey, good to see you guys. When the walkers poured in, I grabbed everyone I could, and we're holed up in the house across the way. I'm the only one here in any shape to fight, so help would be appreciated.
Thank God they're alive.
Okay, let's do horde mode here.
If you don't get a move on.
Hold on.
From
Do I have...
over here, we can
Yeah,
see
there we
you're
go.
about to be surrounded by a herd of walkers. You've got some time to get ready, but not a lot.
I don't want to die hiding in a burning house.
And do you think No Rest for the Wicked to be released
Seems
this
right
year?
to
I
me.
forgot it existed, actually. I think it does run better now, right? I remember it was early access.
Gonna have to make it work, I guess.
Here goes nothing.
The walkers are here. Good luck to you all.
Ooh, this gun is so much better.
There's a ton of walkers coming through the hole in the town's wall. On your left.
The amount of enemies when there's a horde coming never gets old. They just pour from everywhere.
Hold your horses. I'm feeding the beast.
Give me a sec.
One less
I
night.
need to reload.
Now that's how it's done.
I mean, how can this engine hold that many enemies? I know they're dumb enemies, but still. No Rest for the Wicked is pretty decent on the new update. Gotcha. Yeah, I need to revisit that one. It's been a while. I completely forgot that game existed.
Hey, assholes, catch. You're a big bastard, ain't you?
Keep your
There's a bunch of them coming at you from your right.
Shooting.
But this game really shines on co-op, obviously. I'm playing with bots. Bots are okay. They revive you and all.
Reloading.
But co-op is so much better, obviously. But again, if it runs like this on Vulkan, on DX11 it gets pretty CPU limited.
Please help us.
Oh well, MGS4 on PC, definitely.
side. Don't
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Konami is going to do it. It's too much money.
you shoot me again, I'll shoot back.
Swapping mags.
Shut that thing off.
That one covered in something.
Oh, finally.
Watch it.
You're tempted to replay Days Gone on Steam Deck just because of the hordes? Yeah, well, one thing with Days Gone,
Clear away
when
the
they
walkers.
released the next-gen update,
Hey, don't
quote
get any of
unquote,
that shit on.
Don't loud one or we're dead.
it started running way worse on Steam Deck because we had the PS5 build instead. I think now you can roll back, but keep that in mind. It's It's weird to see that cartridge using a French assault rifle.
Reloading. Shut that.
Yeah. Or an explosive sniper rifle.
I got one of those creepy ones over here.
Come on, chumps. Fight or all your friends are dead meat.
Yeah. The Expedition 33 rifle. Sacre bleu.
Shoot that screen. That's how
You're still waiting for Uncharted trilogy to be added to PC.
changing magazine.
You and me both. Well, I think Naughty Dog said something about bringing Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 on PC. They were like, but it doesn't have good graphics. I don't want to release something with bad graphics. And I'm like, dude, who cares? It's Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. Legendary games.
Hold your horses. I'm feeding
This
the
was a
beast.
few years ago. Maybe they changed their minds. Changed their minds.
They're breaking down our door. I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
Taking them out.
That's the bulk of them. Thanks for the help, everyone. I'll stay here with the wounded.
They're safe. Let's move to the next fire.
Out of the frying pan into the fire, huh?
Reloading. Now you're speaking my language.
But so far, again, I would use Vulkan, without a doubt. Vulkan is the way to go. We're still GPU limited
Crawling
here.
around in here, eyes open.
So if you want 60s, maybe low settings does help. Let me see what low settings looks like. Some settings require me to restart the game, but yeah.
Keep yourself safe. I'm reloading.
Okay. Let's test into the 50s a bit more when looking into the distance.
Damn, those spikes.
I can smell
Changing
something
magazine.
funny just around the next corner.
50 something.
Look out! It's a big
Yeah, some stuff requires a restart. Yeah, but it's definitely an improvement on low. Maybe 5 frames more. Do you think Forza Horizon 6 will run on Steam Deck? On low settings at 30 FPS? Probably. I'm just tempering my expectations.
Something's crawling around in here. Eyes open.
Reloading.
We aren't finished, but things are looking better.
So far, what I'll do with this game, probably lock it to 40 or 45. With Vulkan on medium settings at 70% resolution scale. Looks a bit soft, but it's not a bad way to play it. I can still see the enemies into the distance, and on the smaller screen, it holds up way better. Yeah, Vulkan is significantly better here.
Come on, watch my back while I put out this
Ooh, the fire really kills performance here.
Keep yourself safe. I'm reloading.
I can smell something funny just around the next corner.
Steam Deck is faster than the Switch 2 in handheld. I mean, on the CPU side, sure. On the GPU, I'm not sure.
changing magazine.
On the GPU, I'm doubtful.
Everyone still with us?
The thing also with the Switch 2 is very new hardware. And the dev kits weren't really very available. Oh,
That's how it's done.
You wanna
Great.
go? Let's go.
do you think the RAM crisis will end? I love that you put crisis
talking
like the
about.
video game. The crisis.
I need to
Hold your
reload.
horses. I'm feeding the beast.
Yeah, at some point it will end. It always does. Well, the thing is, something sad, some sad news, is that on the US, the Steam Deck OLED is sold out.
We're dead.
And I'm thinking there's probably an issue due to the RAM price and stuff.
One last night.
That's the bad news. In other countries it's still in stock, but on the US apparently it's out of stock.
Grab a fire extinguisher. Let us deal with the walkers.
When the fire brings more.
Hey, asshole.
Hold.
Catch.
I'm reloading. I'll end you. It's off.
Better shut
That's
that one
what
up.
matters.
Screamer, watch out.
How is this unsupported while Oblivion Remaster is verified? Your guess is as good as mine. You're just uninterested in Oblivion Remastered, you just want the Elder Scrolls 6. Most people are in the same boat.
Get the hell off me!
Reloading.
That's how it's done.
Keep pushing. Get those fires out.
Which isn't good enough? Yeah, soon enough.
I need to reload.
Although if the AI bubble, well, once the AI bubble pops, at the beginning it will be pretty bad for the economy. Let's leave it at that.
Stay sharp.
So many investments. It's like the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web, the .com bubble, what's it called? There's so much investment on that.
One more to go.
It's going to be a
What we
mess.
got here?
But at some point, it'll be back to normal, I'm pretty sure.
Watch out, damn it!
Swap 'em, man.
Not so sharp now.
Reloading.
Yeah, Steam Deck is the best thing to buy right now, with the whole RAM-pocalypse. I mean, the Switch 2 is not a bad buy either. My issue with the Switch 2 is that the games are super expensive. Stupidly expensive. And you don't have a lot of Switch 2 upgrades on games that already were on Switch 1. The other day I played Doom and Doom the Dark Age, Doom and Doom Eternal
Can you help a girl out?
on the Switch 2. There's no Switch 2 versions for those. And it's basically a Switch 1 version that is a very big downgrade over the lowest settings on PC, obviously, because it was made for the Switch 1. The resolution is the same as the Switch 1, and it's 30 FPS.
Reloading.
So,
Taking them out.
until the Switch 2 has a lot more native games, it's very hard to recommend. At least for me.
Shoot the one with the bomb.
It needs more games.
Before he exploded.
Oh, that's a friendly.
Nasty balloon.
When the walkers hit, I started
Apparently,
building a
Nvidia is
super
pulling
lab
out some
system
AI
before the
investment.
walkers
I think they
left
know
town.
AI
Kinda
is a
have
lost
bypass
cause.
solution.
I mean, Nvidia at the end of the day
Problem
is
I
an
feel like
AI
they need to weld
company.
the speakers
It's
to the
been
car
like
and
that for a
shift your
while.
breaker. Look around.
But if they pull
Somewhere
out a
out there
little
is a
bit,
blown fuse.
that's not
Get
good.
that fixed,
Not a
get
good
these
look.
things out of our town real
Look
quick.
for a blown fuse
This
and
got
fix it,
complicated
really.
fast.
Hold your horses. I'm feeding the beast.
Really.
Touch me.
Doom 2016 is fine, but it's actually hard to see what's on the screen sometimes.
I need to
Yeah.
reload.
It ain't
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
electrical panel,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
concerned.
complaining on that game being on Switch 1. My issue is that there's no
One
patch
zap
for
and
Switch
you're
2.
ready. Hey, asshole! Catch one of those lurkers. Back in business.
I mean, at least give me a resolution or frame rate boost with the Switch 1 graphics.
Hands off.
But again, I'm pretty sure
That's what
that's
I'm
going to
talking
happen in a few years. But we need more games on Switch 2. And more
Keep
patches.
searching for the burnout fuse. Someone help him!
I think they're trying to get in. Can you guys clear them away from the house?
No, I
Keep
won't.
yourself safe. I'm reloading.
This ain't it. Keep looking around. Hey, one of them's lurking over here.
Stand back from the prickly one.
Hold. I'm reloading.
How many floors does this house have? Holy hell. This house is huge. I think I'm going to lose.
That thing looks sharp.
Let's kill these things so I can get back to work without looking over my shoulder.
Hold your horses. I'm
That's
feeding the
keep
beast.
moving.
Oh,
No missing.
there it is.
Check around for another circuit box.
Back, what's back?
What do you think about Battlefield 6? Do you like it? I liked it, but it doesn't work on Steam Deck. But I enjoyed the game when I played it.
I got you.
Huh, feeling better.
I'm just not a big
Take 'em
multiplayer
out.
guy anymore. Mia is dead. Oh no, Ethan will be so mad. You're comparing the entire Steam library to Switch 2 games. Yep, of course. Yeah, and the thing is, I mean, my first Steam game was Call of Duty Black Ops 1, and I was like, what, 14, 13? And that same game that I bought back then, I could download it right away on my Steam Deck. I don't have to re-buy anything. And there's a lot of Steam sales. It's very hard for me right now to recommend a Switch 2. It's not a bad console, it's just needs some more support. But again, the Steam Deck at the start wasn't great either. It had a lot of issues. Okay. So considering what I played, definitely put it on Vulkan, definitely choose windowed, definitely 800p, definitely 70% resolution instead of FSR. FSR looks horrible in this game and runs worse for some reason. Dynamic resolution doesn't seem to be working correctly, but if you want to give it a shot, put it at 60 and enable it. So this should help you out. But it wasn't working properly for me. And everything on medium. That's basically it. There's not much more to add. So I don't know why the game is marked as what's the name of this? Unsupported. My only thing here is lock it to 40 or 45 if you don't want variable frame rates, and you should be good to go. It looks a bit soft, but that's about it. You have to do some manual stuff to get it to work like this though, but I'm going to mention that in a moment. Let's try the lowest settings with medium textures and see how it goes. For that, I need to restart. What are you drinking? This is called mate. It's a South American drink. It's basically tea, but instead of doing it the old-fashioned way, you put the leaves directly and you put the hot water and use a metal straw to drink it. It's bitter, it's weird, it's ashy, but it's an acquired taste. So, things to do. 800p here, check this box, put this command. This is important because if you don't do this, Vulkan won't show up. So this tells the game, hey, I'm not a Steam Deck. For Proton, I didn't touch anything. And yeah, that's basically it. Just when you get into the game, make sure when you enable Vulkan to restart the game, hitting the exit game option. Otherwise, the changes won't apply and you'll still be on DX11. DX11 is just way too CPU bound on this one. Your first game on Steam was Counter-Strike 1.6. My man! Sí, Dios bendiga el mate. Do you use that command for any other games? Yeah, I use it for a lot of games that force bad settings on Steam Deck. Because some settings are locked when the game detects a Steam Deck in some other games. I used it for Expedition 33. I used it for Skyrim, Fallout 4, because they don't allow you to touch the options menu from the launcher. I use it a lot. That setting is very helpful when developers don't do a good job with the Steam Deck preset. So yeah, definitely a useful thing to have. And I'm sorry, I'm zoomed in. Okay, first of all, on the lowest settings, we don't have anti-aliasing. Let's put it on TAA. There we go. So Vulkan 800p, lowest settings as you guys requested, and let's go. So far, the one that ran the worst was definitely the one that I played right now with the fire and all that. And there's also a new class, I think. I don't remember. It's been a while. I want to be a Rick. Rick. How do you know you have to use that preset? What do you mean? Does Steam Deck equals 0 command, you mean? Same classes since Aftermath? Oh, that's a shame. Let's see it. Let's see if we can get 60s like this. Will Steam Machine be $2,000? Now I'm pretty sure it will be less than half of that. It depends on the RAM price and stuff. That's what makes me afraid. Maybe it's bad timing to release it. And no pricing yet, so that's freaking scary.
Rick, if you or your team are picking this up,
Doesn't
the
look
town's
like
in
anyone's
trouble.
on the gates. Look for another way in.
Let's see.
What are we gonna do about the fire?
One problem at a time.
Okay, one thing that I'm noticing right away, there's no ambient occlusion.
Not sure I should be happy to find a break in the wall.
Yeah, it looks very
It's
flat.
inside, I don't care.
To be expected.
Watch
Let's see
out.
the effects.
Trying to add
Yeah, less smoke on the effects. To be expected.
Reloading! I've got one of the walkers got me!
I'm reloading.
Thanks for the assist.
Let's see, here it dropped pretty hard before.
The
It still
houses
does.
on the other side of the lake are burning.
But it doesn't drop
I
as
guess we
hard.
get to play
Yeah, still,
fireman.
I don't think it's worth it to play on low. It still drops into the 40s. A little bit less of a drop than before. But not as... But the visual hit is not worth it, in my opinion. It's pretty smooth, but again, at the end of the day, when something difficult happens like this,
Swapping man. Lurker in the shadows.
it can drop into the upper 40s, mid 40s, instead of the 40s. So you get 5 frames more. Doesn't seem worth it to me.
Changing magazine.
Jumper.
But it's an option.
That's my house on fire.
Yeah, I think medium is the best of both worlds. Definitely.
I don't do hugs. Maybe you're all right.
Give me a sec. I need to reload.
I mean, if it was rock solid 60s on low,
You have a
sure.
cute little bucket brigade
But I'm
for
pretty
tiny
sure
people.
here we're CPU
Well,
bound.
that's us today. Grab an extinguisher.
Yep. Let's do something dumb now. Now that I tried everything that I needed, let's do a 30 FPS mode. Why not? Let's be dumb. Will you be getting Steam Machine day one? No, I don't think so. I mean, I honestly, first of all, I don't have a lot of time with a full-time job nowadays. It's a miracle. Like I could do 2 live streams this week, but that's the first thing. The second thing, I don't think it will have mass appeal, personally speaking. I don't think most people will. I mean, it's nice to have, don't get me wrong, but I don't think most people are going to spend on a desktop machine to play on Linux. Most people, again. I'm not talking about hardcore fans of PC gaming. I'm talking about the normal user. The Steam Deck makes more sense because it's a portable device. Is just pick up, play it. I don't know. I think it won't be as popular. Okay, let's try native resolution on high settings. Oh, it looks so much better on high. But again, it's native resolution as well. Personally, I wouldn't play this at 30 FPS, but fun fact, the Switch 1 runs this at 30 FPS with worse graphics, to the surprise of no one. Do you think Linux gaming has come a long way? Definitely. I remember when I started 11 years ago, gaming on Linux was like, who cares? I started caring when I got the Steam Deck, actually. Steam Deck put me more interested into Linux, without a doubt. And I do remember in 2018 somebody telling me, why not try benchmarking on Linux? And I was like, who cares? Now I do care because this thing is Linux. Blew my mind. And Windows is the most bloated it's been. So it makes sense now. You're hoping the upcoming Lego Batman game runs well on Steam Deck? We hope. It's UE5, so I'm not holding my breath for too long because I'll pass out. But yeah, we hope so. It looks amazing. Okay, so now we're on high settings. Let's also push the textures. Hopefully it doesn't mean I have to restart again. Let's put it on high. Native resolution on Vulkan. Let me run the benchmark super quick so it loads a level. Thanks, Cult6799. Thank you for sticking around. And thanks. Yeah, I'm very happy with my job. You didn't even know Linux was before the Steam Deck? Wow, that's big. Linux was for developing and for servers, for server infrastructure. But for gaming, it was a surprise. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as long as they iron out the anti-cheat stuff, we should be good. But Microsoft is probably stopping that from happening. What the hell? On high settings at native, I'm getting 60s in the benchmark. What? The benchmark will have enemies, don't worry. This is a cool benchmark tool. I really enjoyed this one. But I love that the GPU load doesn't show up.
Fresh ammo coming up.
Let's see, now there will be a horde of enemies coming towards us.
Reloading.
There it goes.
I'm reloading.
And the fact that Windows keeps shooting itself in the foot also helped Linux. Yeah. It could have been so easy. It's funny, this level runs nowhere close what the level we were playing at a moment ago did. Nowhere close. Okay. Let's try the level we were at a moment ago and see what happens. But definitely this shouldn't be unsupported. Come on, guys. Valve, what are you doing, man? What's the job? What's a job? Oh, you wouldn't understand. I found out about jobs a few years ago. It blew my mind. And it made me lose hope in humanity. Let's do a public match. Yeah, let's be him this time. Okay, already somebody's playing on Xbox. Also, this game has crossplay, so you can play against PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. And I think this game is on Game Pass, if I remember correctly. But again, don't quote me on that. Come on. Just ready up, quiet artist, please. Please, for the love of God. Ready up. Let's see what weapons do we have in the meantime. Too bad I cannot choose the weapons. Killing 25 zombies in rapid succession grants 50% firearm damage boost to the entire team for 20 seconds. Wow. Yeah, I don't have enough points to do that. Start with a reaching charge. Yeah, I only played Gunslinger and Fixer. I have so many more of them, and Exterminator. But I have so many classes that I didn't touch. Oh my god, this guy. Why don't you start the freaking match? He's still the same guy. Oh my god. Screw you. That's a private. At least I'm connected to a server. Yep. Yeah. This game was free on the Epic Game Store, but you'd rather have it on Steam. I mean, don't we all? Also, it's easier to launch on the Steam Deck if you have it on Steam. I mean, it used to be an Epic exclusive, if you guys remember. Game Pass and was free on PlayStation Plus. Then you have that those players as well. Yeah, I love that now many games are crossplay. I used to hate that. On PC, Call of Duty used to have no freaking players. I remember I bought... which one? Black Ops 2? It was fine for the first month. Then most people didn't play it on PC. It was dead. But everyone was on the consoles.
Rick, if you or your team are picking
Doesn't
this
look
up,
like anyone's
the
on
town's
the
in
gates.
trouble.
Look for another way in. Forget the gate. What are we gonna do about the fire?
One problem at a
It's
time.
funny that she has the katana and she's using a pickaxe or something to attack.
Stroke for us.
That's a bad detail. Let's see it now. Okay. High is a little bit too much.
People's houses are burning.
Then we better fight fire.
Maybe if I lower the shadows a bit. This one requires a restart. That sucks. Yeah, most of these things require restarts. Okay, yeah, definitely medium. High is too much. At least on native. But it looks damn good on native.
Today's not all bad.
One of those jumping creeps. Keep yourself safe. I love it.
Anyway, I think that's it for now. I saw enough. Thank you guys so much for sticking around with me, trying World War Z on Steam Deck. This is going to become a video in a few days. I'm going to be publishing it. I recorded this live stream to chop it up, trim it to be a video. Valve, please explain this. What the hell are they talking about? While I recommend Vulkan, even DX11 is playable. What the hell? Explain that, Valve. And also explain this. I mean, it works. It's okay. But this not being at least marked as playable boggles my mind. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see ya next time. Bye guys. Thanks for watching. See ya. Thank you.